Okay, so everybody excuse the fact that I look like I am melting. It's because I am melting. Because it is like, I think it feels like 110 Fahrenheit outside. So that's why I'm melting. I've been outside, and then I came straight here to this video because it was time to do this video, and I'm melting. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrielle, and today I'm doing something that, as you saw in the title already, but today I'm doing something that I never do. Like, it's very rare for me to do one of these. It's a TBR, and as I always say, like, I'm this really big mood reader, so like, I might not be in the mood for a book that I said I was gonna read at the beginning of the month. Like, I never know where this month's gonna take me as far as mood and reading and everything. So I don't like to sit here and promise that I'm going to read books. And this isn't a promise. This is just more like a vague outline. So I just want to get right into it. I only have like 3 books, maybe 4. We'll see. And honestly, the TBR might even change as the video goes on. I don't know. So the first book up that I have that I definitely want to read this month is The Maidens. And I don't want to butcher his last name. I don't really know exactly what this book is about. Like, I know that it has to do with, people have said that it kind of has dark academia vibes, but I've also heard that it kind of doesn't, and that you should not go into it expecting that. So I'm going to go into it kind of like, But fortunately for me, that's not why I'm reading it. That was not the buzzword that made me want to read it. What made me want to read it was that I learned that it had, that it is related to Greek mythology, which I love Greek mythology. Like, I want to read all the Greek mythology retellings that there ever was, just because I love Greek mythology. Like, I like to just study it in my free time because I have no life. And I'm just gonna read some of what it is. It's about, I'm gonna read it and then try to summarize it for you so you know what it is. Also, I still can't breathe because it is so hot outside. Okay, it's about a girl named Mariana, and she is certain that this guy named Edward Fosca is a killer, and she's trying to prove it. However, I think he is the Greek mythology professor and everyone likes him, but she thinks that he is murdering his students. I just feel like it sounds exactly like something I want to read, which is why I couldn't like not have this on my TBR this month. I've actually already started it. I'm on page, I put the dust cover back on upside down. Great. But anyway, so I'm on page 43. So yes, I'm liking it so far. Like, I'm not like super invested in the characters or anything, but for just 40 pages in, it's going pretty well. The next book on my TBR for August is actually, okay, I don't want to get it down because, like, as you can see, it's kind of stacked. I finished Words of Radiance, the second book in the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson, and I was gonna jump right into the next book, but then it occurred to me, like, as I did a little research, that there is a novella in between the second and third book, and the author said, like, he strongly recommends reading it, because I didn't want to. I just wanted to jump straight into the next book, but I was like, okay, because he strongly recommends that you read it, so I was like, fine by me, just do it. So I will be reading Edgedancer, is what it's called, and it's just like, I'm looking at it on my computer, so I'm looking now. There you go. It's, I think, 212 pages, which he calls a novella, because have you seen the size of the actual books? Like, obviously, in comparison to that is a novella. That's a pamphlet in comparison to those. So that'll be the second book that I read this month. There's no way that I'm not promising to read them in any kind of order. And I'm also not promising to finish any of these. Like I said, loose blueprint. But I would like to get to Edgedancer this month. Hopefully, The Maidens is so short, and Edgedancer is also short, so maybe I can read those in a couple weeks. That's pretty exciting. Also, I think Edgedancer is gonna follow some of the side characters who are in the original, like the main novels of the series. So that could be quite exciting. For the third book on my TBR for this month, I will be hopefully reading Oathbringer. So book 3 in the Stormlight Archive after I've read the novella, which is actually like a full-size book. Let's be real here. But this one's pretty big. I have the mass market paperback of Words of Radiance, and that mass market paperback was 1,305 pages. So I read that in a couple weeks because I just spent all my free time reading, because I've been in like a massive fantasy reading mood lately. So I've been really into fantasy. Like, I just kind of don't even want to read anything else. But yet here I am going to read this, but you know, whatever. But yes, I'm so excited to read this. I am loving how the story is progressing. I'm loving how do I say this? How do I say this in a way that's like polite for the internet? things are starting to go bad, but I'm liking it. Like, I'm liking it. It's in that way where you can see the drama beginning to escalate, and the villains are getting more like conniving, and things are happening, and some characters who you've been waiting to like realize more of their full potential are starting to realize more of their full potential, and it's just very exciting. So I will be reading this month. Can't guarantee that I'll finish it this month, but if I have like a reading kick like I did this month, then I will easily finish this, because I flew through Words of Radiance. Like, I did that reading vlog, and then I was kind of in a reading slump when I filmed that reading vlog, but right after that vlog ended, the reading slump ended. Like, I don't know what, it was like magic. And then I just started reading and did not stop. So I was able to finish it very quickly. So I know this was like a really kind of like, well, maybe it wasn't. I haven't seen it yet. But to me, this felt like a really all over the place video. I hope it wasn't. I hope it was okay. But those are all the books that I'm planning to read for August. Also, I was supposed to have this video edited and uploaded like a week ago, but I've been so busy with like work and like writing and other stuff that I just haven't gotten, oh, and reading, that I just have not gotten around to filming. So sorry this is out late. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Wait, social media linked below, all of it. My Instagram, my Bookstagram, my Storygraph, my Goodreads, all that is linked below.